Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, got a post here from the Rolling Stone, which is involving Hedera. So, thought I'd share this with you. Really amazing. And again, this is where I start to look at what, just Web3, blockchain / hashgraph technology, crypto technology is all about. And this is what I really like about it. It's the transparency, right? And this is what gives the, the decentralization, the power to the people. And that's what I really like about this technology, besides the fact that, we can obviously make money from it. It's a great position to be in regards to, what it's going to enable for industries and in this case, artists, right? Because we've got here an article, in regards to how artists may be able to finally start getting their just due, from their art, from their craft, right? And so, this article is just basically talking about how artists are underpaid at the moment, in terms of streams and stuff like that. Now, for some of you guys who are not too involved in this kind of aspect of like music and stuff like that, it might be a lot for you guys, but long story short, like when you go on like Spotify, for example, and people are like streaming someone's song, they gave a value of what consists of, how much a stream costs. Now, what that's done, is, because before, obviously, when you buy an album, you just go to a shop and buy the album for a set amount of money. So let's say you buy an album for like $12, right? And that's that, right? You just know the percentages get broken down in terms of like the label and stuff like that, other expenses, and then the artist gets a percentage of that $12. But now, as it's coming to streaming, obviously this was something that was new and was not really accounted for. So the question always was, who said what a stream is worth, right? How do you value what a stream is worth? Because when you've got an album and you buy it in a store, the value is whatever you put the price of the album, right? But who's to say what a stream is worth? Like, that's a lot more difficult to decipher. And so it's caused a lot of problems, and it's led to a lot of artists now not really getting the same kind of money from the music industry as to what they would used to get, which is not that great anyway, because long story short, the music industry is quite shady in terms of how it works. It's not really there to favor artists and stuff, so a lot of them get really hard done by. And I think in this day and age now, where people don't really buy albums anymore, like you just buy a Spotify package which gives you access to anybody's album, you're not going and supporting that artist directly anymore, right? You're just paying Spotify, and then you can just listen to any album that you want. So it's even harder for them to make money now. And so we've got here a article about a company called Tune FM. And Tune FM is basically built on Hedera, and it's how they want to try and basically help artists and obviously build up their company for artists to get paid more fairly. Like it's obviously a stream for artists to utilize and help get better paid for in regards to using Web3 technology, using the Hedera hashgraph. I think this is great. I've covered something like this before, but it wasn't Tune FM. Like, I haven't actually heard of Tune FM before, so I'll have to do a bit of digging on them. But I think it's I forgot the name. It's something beginning with an S, but there's a company that I have covered who sounds similar to this one, to be honest with you. But what are they doing? They're basically just creating a platform for artists and for their fan bases, right? So this is a thing where, if they want to support an artist directly, maybe like buy an album directly from Tune FM or just listen to their music, because this is all being done through hashgraph technology, crypto technology, in terms of the royalties and stuff, they can do things like NFTs. And I don't know if you know this about the hashgraph, but with NFTs and stuff like that, the way it's done on the hashgraph is that the actual royalties can go directly to the creator of that NFT. So even if say I create an NFT now, I sell it to someone, and then that person then sells it on to someone else, and it keeps getting sold on over time, I will always make a percentage of that NFT, right? So I'll always be getting paid off of the back of it. It's not like I sell it on and then somebody else can keep making money off of it, right? Because a basic way I can explain this is like, okay, let's say I make an album, right? And then I sell this album, and then this one person buys this album. Let's just say I only make one copy of this album because I really want to try and make a good amount of money off of just this one sale. So I'll make it a rare album. So this person pays a decent amount of money for this album, right? But it's the only one album in existence. Now, let's say I become a bigger artist over time. And then that actual album becomes more valuable, right? Because my demand as an artist has grown. So now people are like, oh, we want that album. Like, we want to hear that album. So now there might be someone who's willing to pay even more money to get that album. Well, what's happened? That other person has then profited more off of my music than I did, right? Because they've sold it for a bigger cut. So they've made their money back and even made profit on top for something that's not even theirs. It's not their work, right? So in regards to this NFT like royalty scheme, it's a thing of, even if they were to sell it on, I will still always get a percentage. So I'm always making money, no matter how many times it gets sold on. It's always going to be a percentage getting attributed to me, which I think is fair. Like, you know, that's only fair. It's your art, you created it, you should always be getting some kind of cut out of this. So I think that's really good. The other thing that they're just talking about with this is, like, you know, they've made it where you can make a bit more of a personal relationship with the artist. So they're going to put it out so you can do certain things where you can pay for, like, as like a super fan. So you can pay X amount of dollars here. Can you maybe send me a personal message? It's my birthday. Can you wish me a happy birthday or something, right? Or can you do me a song for this amount of money, like something about this type of topic or whatever? Now, obviously it's down to the artist to whether they accept these offers or not, but it's giving you that more access, right? Like, it is giving you these opportunities to get closer to your fans. And for artists wanting to build up that, because, you know, when it's the music business, like building up your fan base, that's, you know, having that connection is what helps. You knowing that you're like accessible. It's how they relate to you, right? Knowing that they can speak to you as and when. These are the kind of things that fans want, right? And so that's what builds up that more deeper connection with the artist. And obviously that will help them, you know, grow their fan base and obviously make their supporters become even more dedicated as supporters. So yeah, like they was talking about all these different things that they're gonna, you know, allow people to do to build up connections with their artists. And also, like, the more they're using the, you know, the Tune FM company, the more they can get access to different things. So maybe like they can get discounts on certain products, or maybe they can get access to like VIP shows and things like that. So this is the kind of stuff that is obviously going to help for artists who are really like super fans, right? That's what's going to help really build up those relationships. And yeah, again, it's just continuing to show you what the power of NFT, you know, crypto technology can do. So I think this is really good. The article is out on the Rolling Stone. Hedera have put the post on their X profile, so feel free to check it out there if you do want to read it. But it's not that long, but it is a good read, and it's just again showing you the power of what this crypto technology can do. And if you just think about this, like, obviously, you know, how artists are feeling like underpaid. Imagine how many artists would want to come over to this technology and utilize it, you know, if they want to make sure that they're getting paid properly. You know, if you think about even like the bigger artists, like they might think, hey, you know, you could get, you know, rappers, singers, you know, Drake, Taylor Swift, Snoop Dogg, you know, all these kind of artists who could maybe want to come over and utilize this stuff. Imagine those kind of people bringing their fan bases over to this company and then ultimately utilizing Hedera. It could be incredible, guys. So this was great to see, and yeah, definitely something I'll keep my eyes on. But what do you guys think? Hedera mentioned by the Rolling Stone. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.